Holders, it finally happened. We are going to talk about the big burn that just happened and what's coming here as we turn the page into 2024. It looks as if the developers of Shiba Inu are listening to the community. And this is why it's so crucial that we let our voices be heard, because now it looks as if we are starting to form a path forward to produce more burns through Shibarium. Yes, we're going to dive into all of that in this video, guys. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Obviously here, smash the like button so this video gets pushed out to everybody within the SHIB army, because this is an important update that we have to talk about, as SHIB's price is up over 13% in the last week. As we climb higher and close that gap and try to break a zero, getting back to 401, we are dangerously close of that. Here in the last month, we're up over 15%, and we are starting to experience a nice surge in the number of daily transactions on Shibarium. And when I say nice surge, I mean enormous surge, actually. So we saw this number start to tick up back in late November, and huge transaction numbers have implemented the first big burn. So that's what we're going to talk about and break it down, and also talk about what's coming in the future, guys. So as always, we'll talk about this and we'll break things down. And as always, I want your guys' thoughts on this as we roll along here. So SHIB has finally rolled out a burning mechanism designed to boost the token's price and accrue value to existing investors. Popular blockchain project SHIB has introduced a new set of burning mechanisms designed to boost the value of its ecosystem token. In a Monday update, the project's development team announced the beginning of a new burning era tied to the L2 network, Shibarium. Of course, this enables users to transfer value and interact with dApps on Shibarium. Shibarium's roadmap includes a provision that allows the rate of transactions on the network to impact the burning of SHIB tokens. So the more transactions on Shibarium, we've heard this before, the more SHIB burned. The network would allocate 70% of the base fee to burning SHIB, with another 30% dedicated to ongoing maintenance. That was the thing that was set in stone when Shibarium launched back in August. Now, per the roadmap, the fees are collected in the network's native gas token, Bone, and then converted over to SHIB for burning once it reaches a threshold of 25,000 in USD value. Following Shibarium's launch in August, many in the SHIB community expected the burn program to roll out as soon as possible. However, that wait lasted 4 months, with the protocol unable to accumulate the required 25K in Bone until now. So, commenting on the new burn mechanism, the SHIB team labeled it a transformative move that strategically removes tokens from circulation. It would also potentially boost the token's value, of course, long term. In the first ever Shibarium-linked burn, SHIB developers burned 8.2 billion SHIB, worth around $76,000 on Tuesday. The team will continue to burn tokens manually using its deployer wallet, reflecting user activity on Shibarium. Meanwhile, the long-term vision is to introduce an automated burn mechanism. This is very, very interesting. The long-term vision is to introduce an automated burn mechanism in January. The team reckons the automated model will follow predetermined rules and deliver other benefits such as transparency and efficiency. Obviously, this bodes super, super well for the longevity of SHIB and its users. Of course, we want to see more dApps and companies come in and build on top of Shibarium. As that happens, we burn more SHIB in the process. And Shibarium processed over 20 million transactions in the span of 3 days, surpassing figures recorded in just the first few weeks of the network's existence. Such an increase in transaction activity accelerates that burn program. Of course, other factors, such as a rapid rise in gas fees on Shibarium, would also lead to more SHIB burns. So Call, the developer, of course, with SHIB, had a few things to say over on Twitter. Some notes from the 32 million plus transactions on Shibarium, not spam transactions, although would love to learn more about the SRC20 and how can Shibarium team support them from the devs. Even with gas fees rising 1,000%, the normal operations were still tenth of a penny, and complex operations were less than a dime, with speed not affected, which is very impressive. Continuous rise of gas fees led to exponential growth in burn, helped us in turn burn a bunch of SHIB. There's that Etherscan transaction, $76,000 worth. Network utilization never went above 60%, which means Shibarium can and will scale when needed. And when true adoption starts during the bull run, no outages, firefighting needed, but we were on high alert, knock wood. He says, absolute pleasure to keep watching the transactions counter, keep going up, still watching. Learned a lot and also validation as to when we truly build SHIB's decentralized operating system for the network state. This would just be one of the major components. So my question is to you, what are you going to build with SHIB on Shibarium? So that is what we have for you guys, and we'll keep this updating, of course, throughout the remainder of this week. And, of course, we're watching that daily transaction number. But this is a big stepping stone here for SHIB and burns, $76,000 worth. Not a too shabby burn there. Let's hope that we can keep this rolling here as things play out here at the end of December. And we'll look to see what the new plans are at the beginning of the year for 2024. So appreciate you guys as always. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. Peace out. Holders, it finally happened. We are going to talk about the big burn that just happened and what's coming here.